Hello beekeepers, today is 2nd of December 2019 and it's around 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. at the minute, and I presume all my neighbors are sleeping or watching television, and they probably wondering what am I doing here. Beekeepers never sleep. Today we're going to talk about treatment bees for Varroa mites. Usually we treating our bees starting in mid of August when we're raising the winter bee, and then we're using oxalic acid strips, oxalic acid with the glycerin strips. We using them for about a month. After that, when we stop raising the bees for winter, we're feeding with large amount of syrup, so the queen stop laying completely. And when the queen stop laying eggs and all brood coming out, we usually have two treatments with oxalic acid, simply pouring between the frames. And this year I have number of colonies done twice. After all brood came out, I've done one treatment with oxalic acid, and I got an average colony got around 150 up to 200 mites. After a week I done another treatment, the same colonies. There was no brood, there was no calf brood, all brood came out, and again I got between 20 and 100 mites in each colony, an average colony. So whatever treatment you do, it's never works 100%. Today I'm going to show you very powerful device which kills 100% of Varroa mites, and that is bee sauna. The bee sauna works by heating the bees and heating the mites. The mite cannot survive over 45 degrees. The bees can survive over 48 degrees for a short period, of course. So what we're doing, we're heating the bees in this sauna at 47 degrees for about 10 minutes, and all our mites are dying, but the bee is still alive. Everything is fine. It's very same as you're getting sick or something. You go into the sauna and getting some heat and it helps your health. It's very similar device to the bees. So what we're actually doing, each colony, all the frames, we're shaking into those drums with using this funnel. It's heavy. Funnel goes on top. Then when we have all the bees in, we're just closing this drum, right, and putting this drum into that sauna. There is a swiveling system there, so these can twist around just in case if the bees sitting together in big groups, so they need to be spread evenly all over the drum. And there is a thermostat here and the heaters there, a couple of fans, so the temperature around the whole sauna is very even. It's only maybe 1.2 1.1 degrees difference all over. And we have inspection tray, so we can calculate the mites when they falling down. You will actually see on the video how this works. So let's get started. The reason I'm working at night is because here in Ireland we won't get low temperature. It's usually, even during the whole winter, rarely gets -1 or -2. Last winter was a couple of times frosty mornings, -1, and I only managed to do about 2/3 of my apiary. So the other colonies I treated with oxalic acid. Again, after double treatment, I gave them again another treatment, and there's still some mites left, because I was looking at the colonies which were treated with the bee sauna and which was treated only with the oxalic acids, and the difference between rising in springtime and during the summer was about 30-40%. Was very significant difference between those colonies. So we're working at night because the bees are not flying at night. They're crawling, they'll be all over the place, but they're not flying. So you're not losing the bees, because over 4 or 5 degrees the bees are flying, and there's not possibility to do during the day, because you'll be losing a lot of bees. Most of them be flying with the mites on them, and so won't be 100%. At night time is a different story. So what we're going to do, we're going to open now this colony. This is small enough colony. This was nuke made around August. I just go and put mask on just in case, because the bees are crawling all over me sometimes. But it's not really necessary thing at night time. Now, so we're taking the roof, we're taking all our ventilation. Now, bees are quiet, not too bad. They can't see anything at night time. Push. Yeah, there's few frames not occupied. Some bees on this one. Nice and quiet. Nothing is flying, that's the main thing. There's train passing by. Plenty of stores. The main thing, bees are not flying at night. Especially needs to be cold night. It's about 1 or 2 degrees there now at the minute. It was better last night. It was around -2. It was a lot better. Lovely bees. Lovely, quiet bees. Now I repeat, this colony was treated twice after all brood came out. So I'm very interested myself, this colony, just especially for the video, what amount of mites it has on it. By the way, you can check all your stores if there's anything missing. If you don't have enough food for the winter, you can put an extra frame into it. It's not that hard job. It takes a bit of a time. Of course, you're gonna miss few bees. but that's not a rocket science. Most of the colony, if you treat most of the colony, and if you lose maybe one mite or something, that'll be good enough for me. Lovely. Just few bees crawling around here. It's not a major job. Could be only 10-15 of them missing. Now, that's it. Oh, someone crawl more. No, that's that part done. Now we're putting lead. We have to make sure there's no bees on the top. We have to bind this thing. And we're putting lead on that drum. Now, that's that part done. Now, next part is we have a special heater. While we're treating the bees in the sauna, we're putting a very simple device in here. It's handmade thing, and we're putting heating. It's just simple hair dryer. But when you putting bees back in, and it's Varroa mesh floor, and it's cold, some of the bees, if they landing on the cold, they won't get up. So we're just heating the frames to make them more comfortable when they coming back into the hive. Now, so we're taking all these bees, you just follow me, and we're going. Now we have to just spray them evenly. All over the drum. We open serious weapon and we're putting the bees in. Now we're closing this thing and we're watching temperature. Now what time is it now? We need about 12 minutes for the whole process. Now it's 21:12, 21:13. So we'll be watching the mites. There's no mites. There's no mites there so far. Actually, I put the twist. No, you just you watch there, and I give a better twist. And these are sprayed fairly evenly around the room, so we are fine. So we're just watching temperature. So the heater works on two fans blowing in and two fans blowing out. So the air is circulated around this sauna, and the temperature is, I was checking in every point, there's very little difference, 0.2 degrees. So I'm happy with this because it's two strong fans, and we're watching for the mites. .42 degrees, 42.5, 0.6. Usually might start falling at 45 degrees, if there is any. Double treatment oxalic acid. 43.8. As I said, we're going up to 47 degrees. No mites yet, just bits of wax. What's that? 44.9, 45. As well treated with oxalic acid. .8. Now the time is, we have 2 minutes. So another 8 minutes. 3 minutes, 16, so another 7 minutes. No mites so far. I'm surprised because they usually fall in. I have done around 20 colonies there tonight, and they usually over 100 mites each colony. Now 47.1. Now just show the temperature. Show the temperature on the thing. So 47.2, and the heater is off. And we're watching for the mites. No, usually should be a lot of mites. There's no mites in this colony for one simple reason. Probably treated them too well. Oh, there is one mite there, just crawling there. There's only one. There's the second one, third one there. There's another one there, just normal juice, but generally it's nothing. What time we have? We have 5 minutes past now. And there's another one there. There's another one crawling there. Just I wish to have all colonies like that. There's a very little amount of mites. Another one there. It's only about 10 I can see at the minute. That is not much at all. There's 3 of them together. We have another 2 minutes to go. Or 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. Temperature is 47. Just keep your hands steady. Yeah, stay like that, yeah. So how are we there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's not many now, 20, it's now 2 minutes. 2 minutes left. A few mites there, but very, very little. Just the colony before that was huge amount. Particularly this one is very little. Left. Now, town is up. So we're going open. So 21, 21, 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes. So we open the bees, open the sauna, take the bees out. Buzzing. Now, we have to keep them just to cool down for a few minutes. And we calculate the amount of mites we got. Now, what have we here? Not need this mask at all. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 still alive, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24 mites. That is almost nothing. It's very, very little. Just put that tray back on. 25 mites. 24. So we return the bees. We just need to cool them down for a couple of minutes, and we're going to return them back into the hive. Bring bees back to the hive. We need an empty super. We simply put an empty super on top of those frames. Now we open the bees. throw them back into the hive. Just like that. Simple.
Yes.
We just cover them with a towel and putting the roof back on. In about 30 minutes you can take the super off, because all the bees going down to the frames and putting crown board planks, and they're ready for the winter. So there is 100% no mites in this colony, and happy wintering. You can visit our website irishbee.ie and watch YouTube channel for more videos. Bye!